Thank you for joining us for 9 News at noon. I'm Lawrence Cafidi. New York police are looking for the person who shot and killed the CEO of UnitedHealthcare on a Manhattan street early this morning. Investigators say Brian Thompson was targeted.
Many people passed the suspect, but he appeared to wait for his intended target.
New York police say the gunman fired multiple shots from about 20 feet away as Thompson walked across the street. Officers were quick to release surveillance pictures of the gunman. They say he used a silencer when he committed the crime. After the shooting, he ran through an alley and got on a bike heading into Central Park. Officers have been canvassing the area ever since. The scrutiny over Donald Trump's pick for defense secretary isn't letting up, and 2 sources tell NBC News that the president-elect is considering replacing him. Pete Hegseth faces allegations of excessive drinking, and multiple Republican sources say that as many as 6 Senate Republicans are not comfortable supporting his bid to lead the Pentagon. While the Trump team calls the allegations unfounded, Trump is still reportedly considering Florida Governor Ron DeSantis as a nominee instead. This comes after Matt Gaetz withdrew his name amid multiple allegations. Trump's pick to head the DEA also just bowed out. With protesters outside, the U.S. Supreme Court justices heard oral arguments this morning on Tennessee's ban against gender-affirming care for transgender minors. The ban keeps minors from access to hormones, puberty blockers, and other treatments. At least 25 Republican-led states have enacted similar bans, but the Biden administration and families in Tennessee are challenging Tennessee's ban. NBC News is already reporting the justices appear skeptical of challenging the ban, questioning if the issue should be left up to lawmakers to decide. The CDC has expanded the cucumber recall once again. It now says the number of illnesses in Colorado is up to 8 people. The cucumbers from Mexico may be contaminated with salmonella. A total of 68 people have gotten sick, and 18 of them have had to be hospitalized. The vegetables were shipped to 18 states, including Colorado, and sold at stores under 3 brand names between October 12th and November 26th. But stores have actively been pulling those cucumbers off the shelves. Aurora police are really driving a message that drivers have to obey a new ordinance. If not, you'll be one of the dozens who have had their car impounded. The ordinance states officers must have a car hauled away if its registration is not up to date, the driver does not have a valid driver's license, and they don't have insurance. The owner can't get the car back until they have all 3 of those violations fixed. In the first 12 days of November, Mayor Mike Hoffman says 52 cars were impounded under the new ordinance, which was passed back in September.
I think this is people that meet the 3 criteria is a problem much bigger than people think. So I hope this sends a strong message.
At that September 23rd meeting, a council member raised concerns that the ordinance would create an even bigger burden for people.
If cost is an issue, then the cost is just going to keep piling up, and they're never going to be able to pay for insurance, registration, etc.
Important to note, this ordinance applies to cars that are pulled over by police. They can't just impound a car because it's parked somewhere with an expired plate. Sunny and pleasant. Check it out. That is our forecast for today, and who can complain about that? And it's going to stay that way for several days. Keely Chalmers is here with our 9 News Weather Impact team. Keely, I like it.
Oh yeah, beautiful blue skies. We got another day full of sunshine. Temperatures a little bit cooler than yesterday, but still pleasant. We are calm. We've got beautiful blue skies as we take a live look out over Denver. It is gorgeous out there. We're at 53 degrees already at DIA. Winds out of the south-southeast 8 miles per hour. So the wind's certainly not an issue. Things changing, though, as we head into Monday. Those winds are going to pick up, those temperatures are going to drop, and we're talking about snow in the mountains as well as the potential for some low elevation snow as well. But taking a look at current temperatures out there today, we are looking lovely. We're in the 40s, mainly 50s across the plains, 47 degrees in Lyman. Teens and 20s for current temperatures in the high country for the most part. Lots of sunshine, not even a cloud in the skies. We take a look at our hour-by-hour forecast. We will be, again, reaching our high temperature right around 1 o'clock and then dropping down into the 40s by 6 o'clock tonight. We are quiet as we take a look at our live radar. Temperatures climbing to about 57 degrees, so about 10 or so degrees above normal for this time of the year. We are warm most of the week. That tops a look at our weather headlines. Lots of sunshine right on through the weekend. And yes, big changes in our forecast starting Sunday night into Monday. We're talking about snow and a big drop in temperatures. We'll let you know just how cold it will get coming up in your complete forecast in just a bit.
Thank you, Keely. When an Edgewater police officer with a troubling history left the job in October, the department described his departure as a resignation. But our 9 News Investigates team has now confirmed that after he quit, he quit after he was told that he was going to be fired.
I will shoot you, man. Don't move. I'm with you.
That's Officer Paul Perez holding a gun to a car theft suspect's head last year. It led prosecutors in Jefferson County to agree to a plea deal with the suspect rather than having that video aired during his trial. It was one of several cases in which charges were altered or dismissed because of Perez's actions. Similar behavior got him fired from the Boulder County Sheriff's Office. New documents show the Edgewater police chief decided to fire him for violating policy, acting unprofessionally, and failing to meet expectations.
Your employees, they're agents, and they can create liability. I think it just increases the foreseeability that, yes, this is a pattern, and this makes it dangerous to bring him into your force and expose him to the community.
The Edgewater chief who hired Perez left the department in 2022, and the chief who decided to fire him recently resigned. The city has already been served with a written notice that it could face a lawsuit from another man Perez arrested. Douglas County parents now have a better understanding of why leaders of the school district want to consolidate certain schools. School leaders held a virtual meeting with parents and community members last night, looking at either consolidating 6 elementary schools into 3 or potentially 4 schools into 2. They're all in Highlands Ranch. District leaders say while some areas are growing, others are declining in enrollment.
We can't have the same number of buildings that housed 11,000 kids house 6,000 kids and still be able to offer fantastic opportunities for students. The overhead involved in that is catastrophic or will be catastrophic if we wait a really long time and wait until we're falling off a fiscal cliff.
The district says the schools up for closure won't be determined until the spring. Recommendations will be made to the board April 22nd. Those schools would close going into the 2026-2027 school year.